Hey, what's going on, everyone? Nathan coming at you with a bit of a weird topic for today's video. Maybe not weird, but at least a new one. And that's going to be the idea of how do you get your friends into Pokemon Showdown? Because I think compared to a lot of games that are popular, equally popular, or even less popular than Pokemon Showdown, it's a bit of a difficult proposition because there's such a knowledge barrier. Pokemon, more than anything else, I think comes down to, especially regarding skill, comes to how much you know. So I can be someone who's played every single Pokemon game since it came out, the day it came out, and still have no idea what I'm doing competitively. I can have a Heatran, for example, and not know that it's immune to a fire type attack. Why would you know that? You know, who really competes against Heatran for the last 10 years in terms of as far as the games are concerned? Nobody really knows about Flash Fire. There's all kinds of examples. You might not know that Landers is a fantastic switch into Zeraora and Gen 8 OU, things like that. It's a difficult thing to propose to someone. And this is a big reason why I, speaking for myself, am so pleased when people say, hey, I'm trying to get my friend into the game and I've been sending them your videos and they love it. That is so heartwarming and so great for me because I do try to cater my videos to beginners and I do try to sort of lessen that learning curve. But I still kind of, maybe not cringe is the word, but I have pause when I hear that because my first thought is, that seems like a lot to dump on somebody. Just give them this huge 60 video playlist of mine and be like, all right, go learn Pokemon, have fun. It's not even like it's a very complete thing on my part. I try to cover as many videos as I can. By the way, if you have a good idea for a tutorial video, let me know. But it's hard to have a complete knowledge of Pokemon broken down in just a couple of videos. And so speaking of somebody who has gotten a lot of friends into the Pokemon competitively, in Showdown specifically, 3 right now, and I'm working on a 4th as we speak, I do know something of what it's like to teach beginners how to play. Doing that with one of my first friends actually was how this idea for the channel started. I thought I was pretty good at explaining these complex concepts to beginners, and especially at the time I was like, why can't I just refer you to a Stealth Rock video? Why does my dumb ass have to explain Stealth Rocks to you? I wish you'd refer to something. So maybe now there is something to that effect. But anyways, I do want to show my method for teaching Pokemon because again, I think just dumping knowledge to people is a rough thing. It's kind of like if you start Civilization 5 for the first time and they explain everything that you're gonna have to know to play Civilization 5 beforehand, and you have to read this novel, nobody would get into that. Or if you're trying to learn poker, instead of just playing a couple hands, people demanded instead that you memorize this chart of probabilities for every sort of hand you're gonna have and the odds of you winning the hand and like what exactly bluffs you're dealing with. That would be nightmarish too. If you had to complete like an advanced float tutorial on Rocket League before you start playing the game, when in reality, 90% of the players are fine just like chasing the ball around and not having any idea what they're doing. You just want to get into the game immediately to have fun. There's a scientific thing that shows the more time you invest into a product, in a game in this case, the more willing you are to learn about it. And that's why the curve for fighting games is so well known, for example, because, you know, nobody's going to pick up a fighting game for the first time, at least as a newcomer, beginner player, and start learning like frame data, which is so important. It shapes how you start to learn the game at mid levels, but nobody's going to do that off the bat. They shouldn't go in, start mashing buttons with the favorite character and go, oh my God, you know, this Blanca character just electrocuted that guy. That's unreal. I can't wait to learn that. And so the point of this video, I'm 3 minutes into it, longer than I wanted to be, I apologize, but the point of this video is to show you how I teach beginners. It's a simple process. I just really log onto an account with them, and I just kind of shape how they learn. I'm gonna try to limit their decision making to as little as possible. You know, I'm gonna say, you know, for example, do you think your opponent's gonna switch out here, or do you think your opponent's gonna stay in? And I'll let them decide. It's kind of like I take away all the dumb knowledge part that they might have to know, and I'll go, okay, you know, your opponent can kill you right now. This Landers versus your Heatran, they can kill you right now. However, you can predict that they're going to switch out and use U-turn. You can click Toxic if that's the case, or you can predict that they Earthquake you and you should go to your own Landers, for example, like that, right? And this friend of mine has just played a lot of, I think they played it to like Gen 4. So Gen 5 shouldn't be too much of a jump for them, so I can kind of be in keeping with my Gen 5 theme recently, which is nice. And they played it a little bit. This isn't like the first time they've ever done this before, so I am kind of cheating a little bit. I am in the process of trying to teach them how to play Pokemon Showdown lately. And yeah, we'll get into it here, and I'll see if I can get my buddy Nick on the line. And there we go. So I am joined now by my buddy Nick. Nick, how's it going, buddy?
Hello, everyone.
All right, so Nick, you haven't really played much competitive Pokemon. You messed around with me here and there, but you really just played like Gens 3 and 4, and that was it, right?
Yeah, I mostly played randoms for the earlier gens and not too much meta stuff.
There we go, exactly. So the perfect test subject here. So let's start off. We're just gonna play some Gen 5 just to chill metagame. You and I have done a little bit of this, and I've got a bit of a shell of a team to work with right now. But what would you say is like your favorite Pokemon? Doesn't matter if it's viable or not. Like, who's a Pokemon you just think is really cool?
Typhlosion, for sure.
Typhlosion, easy one to fit in. Now, we're not gonna do a Sun team per se, but I'll throw in a Choice Specs Typhlosion. And just to remind you, Choice Specs boost the power of your special attacks by 50%. So this thing's gonna be a pretty crazy hitter. Okay, so we're logged into the same account here, Lonzo BBB Ball, classic. And let's see what games we can get here. It's searching right now. I imagine we'll get 20 wins, and that's it. No losses.
Absolutely. Your
Absolutely.
assistance.
So yeah, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna be playing, but I'm just gonna like give you like options for everything is what I'm gonna say. So if you think that they're gonna lead with their so you already know what stealth rocks and hazards and stuff do. So if you think they're gonna lead with like their Ferrothorn and go for some hazards off the rip, then Typhlosion would be a great pick for you. But if you think they're gonna try to go to a Pokemon who can like kind of pivot on us with like a U-turn or a Volt Switch, then I would recommend maybe Rotom here. So do whichever of those two things you think is most likely going to happen. They either go to try to get some hazards right away, or they go for a pivot.
I feel like maybe start with the Rotom because Typhlosion might be weak to a few of them.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
Okay.
Honestly, you can't go wrong with Rotom as a lead. It's going to have a decent matchup versus almost all 6 that we see right here. We do get that Landorus. That's awesome. So you got Levitate, so you're safe there. And so now, again, if you think they're just going to U-turn on you and just pivot right out immediately, then Will-O-Wisp is really going to cover your bases on everything but Alakazam. Or you could Volt Switch afterwards if you think they're going to U-turn first. Or you can just Hydro Pump if you just want to, like, fuck this guy up. Your call.
Yeah, because Hydro Pump would be...
Do a ton.
Bad, but you know what? I'll be safe. I'll just Will-O-Wisp.
Okay, so if we hit this Ferrothorn, perfect. Okay, so we nailed the Ferrothorn there. I'm going to suggest you probably Volt Switch out.
Yeah, okay.
We'll go for some hazards here, and it's important to note that we don't have any like rapid spinners or anything to get rid of hazards, so we got to be a little bit careful to manage that. Why don't we send in your guy here, Typhlosion?
Okay, yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, they get up Stealth Rocks. Big that we got Typhlosion in right now. Obviously, you can delete it with Eruption or Fire Blast right now, but if you think they go to Tyranitar, you can also Focus Blast. It's your call.
I mean, I doubt that they stay in. That's pretty risky.
This would be messy, yeah.
So I guess the best attack would be...
Focus Blast would just destroy that Tyranitar, yeah. Or, I mean, Eruption would hit everything else but Tyranitar fine.
True.
Like if they go to like Landorus or even
I'll
Rotom.
just do it. I'll do Eruption and see what happens.
Send it. Oh, this will still do good damage, I bet. 38, okay. You know what? We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. That doesn't seem like a lot, but that's not bad. So yeah, they're kind of in the same position as before. They'll probably Volt Switch out, or they'll go for a Hydro Pump. If you think that they Volt Switch, you can go to your Landorus, but that'd be pretty psycho play. You can also Erupt again if you think they're gonna Volt Switch.
I kind of want to Erupt again. I feel like they might think that I'm gonna switch, but
okay, I like that play. Yeah, go with it. Go with it.
Okay, all right.
This is kind of your wall breaker, and you'll be doing some good breaking then. 40%. That's good shit. Oh no.
Okay. That's fine. I knew that could happen. So.
That's completely fine. So we could do a couple of plays here. You can go to your Landers here and go for like a non-earthquake attack. You can go to your Rotom and go for like a Crunch or a Pursuit or something. Go to your Rotom and Volt Switch. It's your call. You can even go for like a Power Whip with Ferrothorn. I wouldn't do Latios right now because that would send in their Tyranitar right afterwards. Yeah, okay. Ferrothorn's a good play.
Time. I don't want to think too much.
Yeah, don't sweat the time too much. I can take over in a pinch.
Do you think I should do hazards or just attack?
Your call. They could also burn you. Like you, even if they burn you, the Power Whip would do a ton though. So
okay, yeah, I'll do the Power Whip and hope I kill it.
Okay, fingers crossed. And
he didn't pick either. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're thinking about it and thinking about the same 50-50 we were at earlier. And to clarify for someone who might be watching us, we're logged into the same account, so he clicks the moves and we're seeing the same thing. If you ever see someone like Blunder do a Fajita or something online, this is exactly what's going on. They do Volt Switch, so who are we gonna get here? Maybe their own Ferrothorn? That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Honestly, this Power Up would do a lot versus pretty much anyone. Okay, they go to their own, and we miss. Maybe a good thing, honestly. Wouldn't have done much. And wow, yeah, why don't you get us some passes right now?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't think there's anything he can do immediately, right?
No, you're good. Stack it up.
So wait, Spikes or Stealth Rock? Like, what would be
I'd start with Stealth Rock and then go to Spikes, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. You guys are just gonna both get them up. Neither of you guys have removal, so it's kind of like a game of chicken or something like that, where you guys are just like, all right, we're just gonna play with everything up. Let's send it.
So just Spikes now?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Or you could, if you want to reduce his leftovers chip, you could also knock off the leftovers. But honestly, he's losing health right now, and you're not. So you're getting a lot by going for Spikes right now.
So do I do another layer or should I
I
attack
go
at
for like
this point?
3. I go for like 3,
Okay.
man. Yeah.
Oh, I guess he's doing that too, yeah.
Yeah, he wants them all up. So here he's gotten everything up. He might switch out to someone. So again, you go for spikes for the 3rd layer, which will be sick. Then like that means they're taking 37% every time they switch in, which is crazy. Or if you want, you could knock off, which A covers if they stay in, or B it would cover if they swap out to someone else. So your call. Both
Yeah.
are good plays. You
You
can
know,
even
I'll do
power whip,
knockoff.
honestly. Okay, good play, and they're gonna go for maybe their own. That's exactly what they do. Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
And so now next time they swap in, they're dead. Like these hazards will accrue to the point where they die. So
Yeah.
they could stay in and just try to like get rid of their Pokemon, sacrifice it right now, in which case Spikes is a sick play. Or they could swap it to someone else, in which case Knockoff's a good play. Your call.
I'll do another layer.
Do it. Send it.
I have to be pretty quick now, so.
Yeah, I might take over for a turn or 2 here. We'll see. If we get into a time crunch, I can take over for a couple of turns. Not a big deal. They have a pretty elite avatar. I think the janitor is very high tier.
Janitor's very good.
He's having a good time. If we're Lonzo BB Ball, we should definitely have the basketball player. That's on me. I don't know what you see on your screen, but
True.
we definitely need the basketball player.
I have the bird keeper.
Okay, so yeah, they're just gonna let this guy die. Fine by us. That spike was a sick play then.
Yeah.
And so now we're just in kind of like this standoff where we each have full spikes up. I would say we're kind of concerned with this Mammoth though, because he can do a ton of damage to us. But
Yeah.
if not for that, and Tyranitar Latios is looking nasty right now. They don't have a lot of good switch-ins for that. And even Rotom actually is going to come in and take a ton from the Stealth Rocks. Like, they're coming at like 22%. So we're in good shape. Here's Tyranitar here, which is really interesting. I bet they're going to kick a close combat attack right now. So I'm going to say...
there has to be a reason, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm actually going to take over this turn. I'm going to do a quick Landorus Therian there. Just because we're a little bit low on time for you there. So yeah, Mamoswine is getting a little bit scary because they have the super effective ice moves against Landorus and Latios here. I think like superpower. Let's see. No, okay, that would have totally fried our Ferrothorn. Wasn't expecting that one. Let's go for either U-turn if you think they go to Rotom Wash, or Landorus, or an Earthquake. Your call.
I'm just gonna do Earthquake. I'm gonna keeping. Ooh.
That's fine, dude. Look how much damage they take. That's fine. Like they're still taking like 15% all told.
That's true. That's true.
And I'm gonna take over this one really quick and go to our own Rotom here. Just managing time a little bit. Oh, good plan on their part. I like that. So you can either burn or Volt Switch here. You got 5 seconds. Nice play. There we go. Nick is clutched down to the wire. We're both probably gonna go for Volt Switch here. I'm gonna go for Landorus here. I don't think they Hydro Pump. I could be wrong. Yeah, we get that right. And then I'm going to click Stone Edge here. It's kind of my thinking right now. Landorus is a little bit low. It's getting a little bit dicey right now. Oh, they go to the Roan, actually. That's spicy. I don't hate that. Oh, but we miss. Shit. And then really quick, I'll take over one more turn and then we'll be back up to a good timer here. So I go to Rotom Wash. And they're going to go for that. So they're leftovers here. And we're slow. So we can either Hydro Pump or switch to someone else. Your call. Hydro Pump's not a bad play, though.
Yeah, I'll just do Hydro Pump and let Rotom die if he has to.
Okay, good call.
Pretty low at this point, so.
Yeah, it's not coming in anymore at this point, so that's a good call. And yeah, Mamoswine's still getting a little bit scary. They're gonna U-turn out, so we get to counterpick them, which is nice. They're a little bit less weak to hazards than we are at this point with our own Rotom dead, but and they also got Alakazam, who's immune to hazards, which is big. But I still like our odds here. The thing is, Tyranitar can't really trap us anymore, which is nice because it's so low.
What are you thinking?
Why don't you go to your Ferrothorn?
Got it. Yeah, do that.
Oh, look at those hazards. Ooh. And probably just attack with Power Up or Knock Off. Power Up would be super effective, though.
Yeah, I'll hit him with this.
Smoke him. Hopefully we don't go out like Ben Simmons right now. Always want to be the Lonzo, never the Ben Simmons.
That's on the layup. He's thinking too, though.
They're
That's
thinking
good.
about it. We got them guessing. If Mamoswine gets low, we are in really good shape. Like this is kind of close because we're down pieces.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they're down low, we're in good shape, I think. Landers gets a little bit scary, but we know it's not Choice Scarf, so our Latios can beat that guy. Rotom's pretty much dead. Next time Tyranitar comes in, it's pretty much dead. All I want on my wish list. Oh, and we hit too. Perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Let's go. All I care about now is a dead Zam, and then we're just partying. But we got a T-Tar for that.
For the next Pokemon, should I just knock off? I mean, he's probably not gonna put someone in that's weak.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Grass.
Just knock off or power up whoever's in next. Doesn't really matter what you click. They're gonna kill you whoever they go to next. Oh, they're running out of time. Hold on. We got it down to the wire. If we end from a timeout, that'd be crazy. Maybe they're got someone explaining everything going on. Oh wow. Okay, they go to Zam. Click a move. It's fine. Doesn't matter which one. Psychic going to do it actually. So your Landers is faster. Just why don't you go to that and U-turn right now?
Yeah, good call.
That'll force a swap on their part. If we're going to lose, it's going to be the Zam for sure, which kind of has me off. Okay, great. Now you're probably going to want to get rid of, I want to say Tyranitar.
Okay.
Right, Psychic too, which would be fine for us. See what they click. Empower Ice. Okay, so all they can do to hit us right now is a Focus Blast. So if I'm you, I'm clicking. So Pursuit means they can't swap out, or Crunchy if they stay in, but they're 1% anyway, so I'm trying not to be bossy, but Pursuit.
Yeah, no, Pursuit sounds way better right
Woo!
now. Oh, wow. Getting lucky now.
We get there. Do we see a Rage Quit maybe? Okay, there's the Landorus.
That'd be a good start.
And click whatever you want. Latios with Surf pretty much wins at this point.
Okay, so...
Style on them with like a superpower, which is resisted. To let them know.
I'm biting. I'm chomping.
Oh, if they go Tyranitar, I'll pop off. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, crunching. Ooh, even better.
That was a one-biter.
That was a one-biter. A one-bite brownie. That was a one-biter. Yeah. Yeah, just let this guy die. You got Latios to win. Doesn't matter. Yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So our Latios win condition takes it here. T-Tar gets a huge hit.
Is this shiny?
I think so. You can just program that in.
Oh, okay.
Or you're going colorblind, man. Yeah, it's not shiny on my screen, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Just surf, I guess. Yeah. 2
surfs and you win. You take your first hit on the ladder. Lonzo BB Ball.
Nice.
And we played this a little bit, so it's not super low ladder. Oh, never mind. It is super low ladder. Still, big dub. All right, you want to get one more?
Good start, yeah.
Let's get one more. All right, Typhlosion didn't get to put in so much work, but we chipped the Rotom. Rotom was a threat. Got it down. Maybe you can put in a little bit more work this next time. That was actually a good opponent, honestly. So I wouldn't. That was a good win.
Yeah, no, they were definitely like thinking for sure.
That was not a bottom of the ladder like whatever. It was somebody's ult for sure. I'm pretty sure. The same could be said of us. So you killed it already. Why is Typhlosion your favorite?
He was the first one. Our Cyndaquil was the first starter I ever picked.
Classic.
I mean, he's just sick otherwise, so.
I actually think Gen 2 starters, like, if you look at that and for Alligator, they're pretty sick. And you get, like, stupid, whatever the grass one was. Bayleaf or whatever. I think it was awful.
Meganium.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, terrible. Okay, so really difficult team to put my finger on looking at this, but I think you could get away with going for Typhlosion as a lead unless they go to the ground type. If you think they do go to the ground type though, then you can't go wrong with Rotom. I would say Rotom. So yeah, Rotom, you think they go to the ground type, Typhlosion, everyone else.
Start Rotom. I just like being able to.
Oh, look at that. Perfect call right there. So you can either Will-O-Wisp them because you'll be faster than they are. Probably they could be faster, but or Hydro Pump, your call.
Yeah, or
Volt Switch if you think they switch. That's a good play too if that's what you're talking about.
I'll just Will-O-Wisp. He's gonna switch probably, and then okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Good way to start off because that's just a lot of 12% of return adds up. And
should I switch now? I guess.
Yeah, it's a good call. And you can go get some hazards up with Ferrothorn. You can just start blasting with your Typhlosion or Latios, or you can go for an Intimidate with your Landorus. You can do any play at this point.
Oh.
Okay. True. Big dub, 2-0. 2-0. We gotta get one more. That can't be how we end there. That was nothing. The guy side Typhlosion, he was shook. So okay, super scary team. I mean, you can just look at that squad right there and be like, shit, they look mean. Speaking of our Rotoms as leads, I think it's actually a really good one right now too. You can Volt Switch on the flying type, on the water type. You got a Hydro Pump for Volcarona, the fire type there. You can burn the Bisharp. You can burn the Ferrothorn. And if they go to their Conkeldurr, you can Volt Switch out there too. So I'm just going to tell you that's probably the best lead. Unless you
I'll do
disagree.
the Rotom. I like just getting status effects. Oh, this guy left, I think.
Are we going to go 3-0? Oh, there we go.
I guess he's...
They just rejoined. You know, sometimes people play on their phone. You know, it's actually, Showdown's really good on the phone, surprisingly. And if you ever, like, log out, yeah, the same best Wi-Fi, so you need to confirm that.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, there's Bisharp there. They could hit you with a big knockoff, in which case you would want to go to your Ferrothorn, who just walls them pretty good.
Yeah.
Or
pretty much just one hit.
Or you could Will-O-Wisp. Or you could Will-O-Wisp. Your call.
Do you think it's worth like getting hit for the Will-O-Wisp? I don't know.
Honestly, your Rotom's pretty good in this matchup. Like I said, it's gonna be good versus Cloyster and Volcarona and shit. So,
yeah,
I like Ferrothorn. Oh. Okay.
All right.
Why don't you Volt Switch here, because they might Swords Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's scary. Normally you could cut their attack with Intimidate from Landorus, but the way that their ability works is when you lower a stat, it actually boosts it instead. So
yeah.
A little bit tricky. Our team's actually not really well equipped for this at all. A lot of weak mons all in all. Let's go to I think it might be our Guy Typhlosion's time to shine.
Yeah. Maybe get a hit or at least get him to switch.
So you're way faster than he is, but he's got this move Sucker Punch that's gonna act as priority, like a quick attack over you. So I would probably click.
Kill, will it? Do you think?
It might. I'm not sure. I think we're probably good, but I would click Fire Blast at the point because your Eruption's damage is equal to its attack. Oh wow!
Oh my god!
Oh, it's not even life. Oh my god! I might have set you up for failure here, my dude. This guy's really.
Yeah. That was a good start.
So yeah, Ferrothorn, we can't really touch him. Latios, same thing's gonna happen to them there. Landorus might be the play, but I don't know. Doesn't have that much better defenses than our Typhlosion there, and like I said, it's gonna make it even stronger. I think we gotta go for Rotom here. I'll just tell you right now, I think we gotta Hydro Pump. If they die, then we die.
So just Hydro Pump then.
Hydro Pump if you think they substitute. Will-O-Wisp if you think they stay in. Your call. So I put a lot on your shoulders here, buddy.
Yeah, there.
Nice, nice. Hit. Okay, big.
First time, so.
I think it's just constant 50-50. I don't think you can go wrong with Hydro Pump, though, is my thing.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh my god, no way. Oh, we get lucky and then unlucky immediately. Okay. I mean, what do we do?
We can't let them substitute, so we got a Hydro Pump. This is looking pretty bad at this point. Oh, man.
How about this?
So, I think we got it. They've got Iron Head, which will kill our T-Tar probably. I think we got to try Landorus, otherwise this thing's literally 6-0-ing us. Like I said, we're just making it stronger here. We'll go for an Earthquake, but man, that's a 6-0 for Lonzo. Lonzo terrible from the free throw line. I think that's it for us, man. I'm sorry. I think we gotta call a forfeit there.
That setup you got was game winning immediately.
Literally, I mean, I did not set you up well with the team there, but that's rough.
It's okay, he had better Wi-Fi.
They had way better Wi-Fi. All right, let's call it there on that unfortunate note, but that was still fun, man. Thanks for joining me here.
Yeah, of course. That was great.
All right, I'll see you around, buddy.
Okay, see ya. Have a good one.
And that's going to finish our video here. And yeah, thanks for joining. I was a little bit bossier than I wanted to be in that one, but we kind of ran into a time crunch in the first game there. But still, I think you guys get the idea, is that you kind of present these options, you kind of put it in their park there. You can also play versus buddies too. I think it's difficult because then you're clearly playing down. Like if I'm just that much better than my friend like I was there, no shade to Nick, obviously, just been playing it more, then doing a 1v1 I find isn't as rewarding. You can do randoms, which still kind of mitigate that imbalance somewhat, but it's still not great. So that's how I like to play it. If I can get 1 or 2 buddies on the line and we just kind of like fuck around like that, and we're just saying like, okay, click this move or this move or this move, I think it's a good time. It's a fun way to learn. And yeah, maybe be a little bit less bossy than I was there. I was trying to get a lot of info out there at once, but regardless, that was good. I think it was a good showcase. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about how I do this, because I do feel like kind of accomplished when it comes to getting my personal friends to like this Pokemon Showdown, then shoot me a message or leave a comment down below on maybe even your own experience you've had with getting your friends into it. There's lots of different ways to do it. One size does not fit all in this scenario. Just whatever gets more people in the game is better, in my opinion. Honestly, I think it's so important is how you grow your community like this. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.